Scientists expect climate change is going to make tropical cyclones, including hurricanes, more severe. New research shows it could also cause them to move from A to B more slowly, which might make them even more dangerous.
The slower a storm gets, the more rain it'll get.
This is Jim Cosson.
I work at the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, or NOAA. I work within the National Centers for Environmental Information.
Cosson just published new research that found Atlantic hurricanes and other tropical cyclones have lost about 10% of their speed in the last 70 years. He and other scientists still don't know exactly why it's happening, but he says there's good evidence that the warming planet could weaken the global winds that push storms around.
The poles tend to become disproportionately warmer than the tropics do under global warming, and that has effects on circulation, typically slows it down.
And at the same time, a hotter atmosphere can hold more moisture.
Roughly 7% more water vapor per degree C of warming.
That's the real risk of a slower storm.
If the atmosphere can hold more water vapor, then things are going to tend to rain more.
Cosson estimates that hurricanes have already slowed down enough that they could, in theory, double local rainfall and flooding. Under the right conditions, that can do far more damage than high winds or storm surge.
Probably the amount of rainfall in terms of mortality risk is probably the most dangerous thing associated with the slowing. You start to get a lot of freshwater flooding, and then you get compound problems like mudslides.
The unusually slow-moving Hurricane Harvey was a recent example. Some places in Houston got roughly a foot of rain per day as it crawled ashore. NOAA researchers say the flooding was the main cause of 68 deaths and $125 billion in damage. But Cosson can't say whether Harvey's rains are a model for the future. Other researchers would need to simulate slower hurricanes to see if his observations are part of a long-term trend. In the meantime, he wants to look at the rainfall numbers to start measuring whether today's slower storms have in fact been dumping more water.